Hi, my name is Pam. Welcome to my channel. Today is a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about filler. Sometimes when the shoe boxes are being inspected at the processing center, they're not quite full enough, and the people that are inspecting them have to add things to them. Or sometimes there's stuff in there that's not supposed to be in there. And so filler, what's called filler, is needed to make those boxes fuller. So a lot of the other ladies that I've mentioned before that I follow on YouTube have make filler and send it in. And so I thought I'd talk about what I've done. When you do donate filler to the processing center for the shoebox, for other shoeboxes, you want to put it in a box that is not a shoebox, just maybe a Walmart or an Amazon box, and then you want to label it filler. I have a tendency to label the word filler on all sides of the box. So filler can be something that you might have gotten and decided not to put in your box. I also am involved in a group on Facebook called Pencil Granny and Friends, and I'm going to add a little video at the end for that. But it's the same thing. You label the box filler. And then you bring these boxes into your collection area, whoever's collecting, and you don't have to pay shipping on boxes that are filler. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of dig through this box, and most of my filler is already boxed up and taped shut. So I'm just going to pull out one box I have here that's not been taped shut yet. I got this ball at Dollar Tree. You can tell by my hand how big it is. I thought I was going to use it. Turns out I'm not. And so rather than, why hang on to it? I'm going to put it in as filler. That could help put some space, fill some space for a toddler box. Then at Dollar Tree, I got these, I forget what they're called, something friends, whatever. And I thought I was going to use them, but I decided I don't really care for them, especially once I got Chelsea dolls, Barbie's little sister Chelsea. So there's some accessories. There's a couple changes of clothing there, and I'm putting them two together like this in a mesh bag. I got this water bottle, and it turns out this top of it is kind of narrow, and it's just not working, so I'm going to get that. Not for my needs. It might work for someone else's needs. This is a sewing kit that I put together, and I'll just show you what's in here. I am a seamstress, so I probably put too much in here, but I put some ribbon in here. I got these on Amazon needles, thread from Amazon on bulk, a good size scissors. This little tin has got, I could put one of those stick-on magnets on the top, and I also put a stick-on magnet at the bottom, and it's got some straight pins, it's got a needle threader and a thimble. I got these on Amazon in bulk. Although they're bobbins, it's a great way to have multicolors of thread. Here's some pens, safety pins. And there's also this blue thing right here is some tailor's chalk. I have a measuring tape, and it's got centimeters and inches. I have buttons. I just went through my stash. On Amazon again, I got a seam ripper. I got this, I think it was Temu or something. It's just a little soft thing, and I thought, you probably stick your needle in there while you're working, maybe. Have a zipper, and I threw in another thing of thread. Now, I am going to put some of these sewing kits in my boxes, too, for the older girls. But I just wound up getting so many supplies that I made a lot. And it's like, wow, do I really need that many? So I'm keeping some of the extra. I'm not getting rid of all my stuff, but there are some things I just felt led of the Lord to put in as filler. And this was one of those, they're sort of like plastic bags, pencil pouches that I got on Amazon. Let's see, I got 2 of them for filler. Then I got this hat, and it's a cute little dinosaur hat, but it just doesn't fit in my box. I've done several boy boxes, and I just can't get it to. It just doesn't work with what I want to do. So, I mean, I've tried squishing it and everything, and I think I got that from Temu or Shein. Then I put together some hygiene kits, and I used one of these labels that it was either Sending Shoe Boxes or OCC Shoebox Packers. Both of those are Facebook groups. They put this in their files, and they had these labels you could print out. And I found that really useful. So my hygiene pack is typical what I pack in my box. Lip balm, nail clippers, nail files, toothbrush, comb, bandages, and then some of the kits has a mending kit. So I decided to donate a few of those. Then I make these craft kits. This one is labeled for a 5 to 9-year-old because some of the stuff in here might not be good for a child younger than 5. Like I have some pom-poms in here, and that might not be something you'd want to give to a little one because of a choking hazard. But this thing is chock full of stuff, and it's just things I put together. I had bought these crayons, I think it was on Oriental Trading Company. It was one of those flows deals, and they were super cheap. Got a whole, like, I don't know, 30 of them, something like that. There's a glue stick. I kind of taped it shut. Some chenille or pipe cleaner, whatever they're called. A couple craft sticks, scissors, some of these little markers that I got from a play pack. And the play pack I put in one of my boxes, and I already had put stuff in there like crayons and colored pencils, so I didn't really need that. Some chalk, pom-poms. This is some colored chalk. Some dot stickers. Some papers, construction paper, and then a couple really hard paper like cardstock type thing. And then I made these design your own bookmarks. I mean, I just cut some cardstock and added a ribbon to this one so they'd know what the ribbon is for. And then I have extra cardstock. I put in extra ribbon, and then I put on these like scrapbook paper scraps that they could decorate their craft kit with. So that's what's in this craft kit for a 5 to 9-year-old. I mean, they could put it in a 10 to 14-year-old too. I just wanted to make sure they didn't put it in a, preschooler. Those pom-poms just really worried me. So then I also put in this journal kit. And this is just one of those journals that you can get. I think I got these on Amazon. And I put in a couple gel packs, glue sticks, some washi tape, and on the inside of it, I'm not going to take it out, is some stickers and some scraps of scrapbook paper. And I labeled that one like 10 to 14-year-old because I didn't think a younger kid would be real interested in that. Then we have a deluxe craft kit, which has everything I just showed you. But this one I said that it was for 2 to 9 years old because the pom-poms that are in there are pretty big. There's just a couple of them. And it's got a paint set. And otherwise, everything else is the same. The only deluxe part is the paint kit. Oh, and there's a marker in there. A couple of markers in there, too. So I've got several of those, of the deluxe ones. And then I have several of the other ones for 5 to 9-year-olds. And then I bought a bunch of Play-Doh for some reason, who knows why. But I Googled clip art that says don't eat Play-Doh or something like that. And I put on don't eat the Play-Doh on here. And then my neighbor cut up some dowel rod to use as a roller. And then there is a couple cookie cutters in here. It's a Christmas tree. This one's a tree. And this one is, I think it's supposed to be a reindeer. I'm not sure. These ones are Christmassy. But each kit is different cookies cutters in it. And I put it in a mesh bag. I figured that'd go in there real easy. Then I also put a couple of coloring books and crayons in there. Something for a girl, something for a boy. Something for a preschooler, a little bit easier coloring book. A couple preschool ones. But actually that could be 5 to 9. And then this is a sticker activity book that comes with some crayons. I put in there. I was going to put this in my box, but it just didn't seem to work. And some of these coloring books, it's like I bought them, and then when I got them home, I realized I already had them. So, I mean, yeah, I could keep them till next year, but maybe the kids could use it this year. More craft kits. I think the rest of these, yeah, everything else down here is just craft kits. Oh, and there's a ribbon dancer. I put some ribbon dancers in here. Whew, I'm running out of room. But it kind of really varies what I put in these things depending on what I figure out I'm not going to use. This is a ribbon dancer. This is just a piece of wood ring that I've added some satiny ribbons to. Now you can use any ribbon. You can use any width. I kind of like the 7/8 to 1 inch ribbon. I don't know why, I just do. But that is a really inexpensive thing that could be, you could easily make and add it to, so they could add it to a box for a girl just about any age, really. So that is an example of what I do for filler. It basically consists of overbought stuff or kits that I like to put together, or crafts that I like to do. I've done bead kits, friendship bracelet kits, put a lot of those together. I've actually also beaded some, like necklaces and bracelets and put sets like that in. I'm going to put a picture of the dolls I did. I'm not sure if I already said that. I'm testing out a new microphone today, so I've never used a microphone. Here we go. So I think that's it. I hope that gives you some ideas. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
So today I thought I'd show you an example of a couple of the pencil packs I made for Pencil Granny and Friends. When you make these packs, you want to put them in a box, not a shoe box, but any type of box, and label it filler. So here's an example of one of the packs I've made. It has some crayons on it, 4 pencils, couple of erasers, a toy, pencil sharpener, notebook paper, color your own bookmark. I believe that's from Sending Shoe Boxes. And I put the Pencil Granny and Friend label on it that you can find at their website. And then there are some stickers underneath there too. In this example, I've used some color pens instead of, or color pencils instead of crayons, but otherwise everything's pretty much the same. Sometimes I'll stick in a comb or a tracing stencil. Sometimes I'll put a Valentine in. And this one here is a little bit wider. There's 4 pencils, a pen, a sharpener, an eraser, 4 crayons, a toy, a couple of toys, and some pencil cap erasers. There's notebook paper. There's one of those color your own bookmarks, some stickers, and this right here is a small notebook with blank pages. I saw pencil packs for the first time, I think, when I was watching Dee Rogers' channel. So if you want more information, you could check out the Facebook group called Pencil Granny and Friends, or go to their website. Thanks. Bye-bye.